up, guys, and welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time watching me, hi, my name is Janine and I upload new videos every Monday. Today's video is going to be a Korean skincare routine kind of review. I have been basically doing the Korean skincare process for the past 4 months, and I wanted to share with you guys my progress, what I think, what products I liked, what I used, what worked, what didn't work, all that you guys need to know. If you are looking to get into more skincare in 2021, then I want this to be a good one-stop shop. I will make sure to have a bunch of links and information down in the description box below. So let's go ahead and get into it. First off, I want to start with some videos that I had used to learn the skincare routine and recommended products. So there are 2 girls that I use that I will have linked down below. If you don't know what this Korean skincare process is, basically the first thing you want to do is double cleanse. So you want to have an oil-based cleanser and then a water or gel-based cleanser, and then your second step is going to be an exfoliant. I personally use a spin brush to use my second cleanser, so it would exfoliate and cleanse at the same time. I didn't use a separate product for my exfoliator. And then the next step is a toner, and you can use just a regular moisturizing toner, or you can use an actual toner that's for some kind of treatment. The next step is an essence. If you don't know what that is, it's basically a product that you put on before a serum or a moisturizer. It basically goes deep into your skin and makes it easier for your skin to pull in the ingredients from whatever you put on top of it. So you want to use it before using any kind of treatment, serum, or moisturizer. The next step will be a serum. You can use just a regular hydrating serum, or again, something for treatment. And then next on the list is a sheet mask. This was my least favorite part of the Korean skincare routine. I just find it so wasteful to use a sheet mask every single day. And you're supposed to do this morning and night every single day, and the thought of using a sheet mask twice a day every day, I don't see a need for it. I would recommend using a sheet mask a week. That's what I did for the first about month and a half, and then I just went to using a sheet mask whenever I really feel like I need one or want one, or when I have some kind of pamper routine. The next step is an eye cream, which, kind of self-explanatory what an eye cream is. Next is a moisturizer, which you would use on your entire face, neck, and ears. And then the last step is, if you're doing the routine at night, then you would put on a thicker night cream, or you could put on an overnight mask. And then if it's during the day, you would then put on an SPF. So let's go ahead and get into what I used for my routine. First, I want to get into the couple of products that I did order specifically for this video that I wanted to try out new that I had never used before. So the first one is the All Clean Balm, and this balm, I've literally used it every single day. Well, obviously, I've absolutely loved using it. It comes with a little scoop, so you're not just sticking your fingers in, but I'm literally almost out, and this is my second one, so I'm going to need to order a third one already. And then the next product that I ordered was the Low pH Good Morning Gel Cleanser, and this cleanser I've been loving. I'm almost out of this one as well, and this is the foaming gel cleanser, and with this I use my spin brush to cleanse my face after the balm, and it doesn't leave my skin feeling stripped or anything. During the 4 months, I was in Florida for 2 weeks, and my skin got really dry there. It kind of felt stripped after cleansing it, but I don't think that was the cleanser, because of the other amount of time in the 4 months it was working just fine. I think it was just because I was in Florida that my skin got really dry. The next thing that I ordered was the Klairs Rich Moist Soothing Cream. Again, I've already reordered this one. This is my second one. I absolutely love it. Use it all the time, and just throughout the day, if my skin starts feeling dry, I have dry combination skin, I've been using this all the time. And then the next thing that I ordered was sunscreen. This sunscreen is the Centella Green Level Unscented Sun SPF 50. It's a water-based sunscreen, and I have been absolutely loving this. The amount of sunscreen that you should use is you should do a dot all the way down, or a line all the way down one finger, all the way down the second finger, and you use that over your face, chest, face, neck, and ears. This is still my first container that I've used. I'm trying to remember to put it on every day. I have had issues with putting it on. If you guys haven't seen my 2:30 a.m. morning routine, check that out. I'll have it linked. Since I wake up and leave for work at 3 o'clock in the morning, it's not really practical for me to put on sunscreen right then. So I usually go to work, work out, come home, wash my face again, and then put on sunscreen. I'm trying to get better at doing that. And those are the products that I order. I order them all off of YesStyle. You have a link down below that you can get 10% off of your first order using it. And I definitely recommend all of this stuff is like always on sale, plus with the 10% off. This last time I ordered, I think I got 6 things and it was only like $40. So it's very good deals. I think that this cleanser is only like $6. So now I'm going to get into the products I use throughout the routine. But after using the balm and then using the cleanser with the spin brush, which also I just looked it up, it's the Duval spin brush. I'm pretty sure they only have one. And they have a 60% off sale going on right now for being the beginning of 2021. Link will also be down in the description box. That one's not like it's just a coupon code link. I think it's like Happy 21 or something like that. Because I never buy this full price. I always use either a YouTuber's code or a sale code and get it for like 25 bucks. It's really great. So when I'm washing my face, I will always start out with using the cleansing balm. Whether I have makeup on or not, I use it. Even if I have makeup on, it works super well and it gets every little bit of makeup off, and I absolutely love it. So I don't need a separate makeup remover. Sometimes I'll go in with the same one a second time just to make sure that all of the makeup is removed before going in with the second cleanser. But once I use the cleansing balm, I'll go in with the gel cleanser on my spin brush and go in a circle all over my face and make sure to get my forehead. And I'll usually forget to do my neck, but oh well, you'll win some, you lose some at that point. And then the next product is using a toner. I ran out of my toner. It was the Dermalogica Active Moisture Toner, I think is what it was called. I haven't bought a new one just because I feel like it's definitely not like you need to have it, but I just ran out of it probably a week and a half ago. So for the majority of the 4 months I was using it. Once you spray it on, I just fan off my face and I wait for it to dry, and then I go in with the essence. So the essence that I got is the hyaluronic acid hydropower essence. This one is also on YesStyle, but I personally already owned it from I think a FabFitFun box. I'm almost out of it, but I've also had this for a little bit over a year and I just use 1 pump a day. Sometimes I'll use 2, and it's been lasting a really long time and it just feels nice, and I really notice a difference when I'm using this, and it's only like $6. The next thing I'll go in with is a serum. So I have a pore refining serum, which that one I got in like a FabFitFun box as well. But the one that I've been using a majority of the 4 months is the Ordinary Niacinamide 10% and the Zinc 1%. This one is for blemishes, and I'm almost out of it, so that's why I have the pore refining one as a backup for once I run out of this one. But I'll just do 3 drops on one cheek, 3 drops on the other, and 1 in my forehead to use up the rest of it. And then make sure not to touch the end of the serum to your face. It should not touch your face because then you're gonna put any bacteria or anything that's on your face into the bottle, and then like just don't do that. Which is also why you should use the scoop with the cleansing balm, not your fingers. So you shouldn't just stick your fingers in here because then they can like fester. Gross. Don't do that. Taking the serum, I'll always pat it into my skin and I'll rub it a little bit, but pressing it in is going to help like really push it into your skin, not just be on the top surface level of it. And then the next step is eye cream. Now at the beginning of the 4 months, I was using the It Cosmetics eye cream. I personally don't really like that one. I just wanted to use it up because I already owned it. But since then I've been using the Julep So Awake Depuffing Gel Eye Cream, and I love this one so much more. If you're just using an eye cream for moisture, don't bother. Just use moisturizer. Eye cream is just a condensed version of moisturizer. So unless it's specifically for treating like depuffing or dark circles or discoloration or anything like that, don't bother getting it. Just use a moisturizer also under your eyes. But I use the depuffing one because my eyes just get really puffy naturally, and I just like the feeling of it, but it's not like a need to have product, if that makes sense. I'm also almost out of this one, so I do have a backup one that I'm going to use. The next step will be moisturizer, and so I go in with the Soothing Cream. I use about a nickel sized piece. You should only use a dime sized piece, but I just really like it, so I tend to use way more than I really need to use, and use that all over the face and neck, and make sure to like rub it in softly and not like press really hard or like pull at your eyes or anything like that whenever you're touching your face. The skin on your face is a lot more delicate than the skin on the rest of your body, so you want to make sure that you're not like tugging, pulling, and all that kind of stuff. Then at the end is when you go in with an SPF or an overnight mask. So I've been using the SPF that I talked about earlier, and then the nighttime mask that I was using in this video I didn't really like that much, so I switched over. This one I actually also got a FabFitFun box, but this is the Flight Mode Skincare High Altitude Hydration Mask, and I've been liking it so far. It's not the best overnight mask I've ever used. I prefer the Dermalogica one, the Dermalogica Hydrating Overnight Mask. Absolutely love it, but it's very expensive, so since I own this one and I own the other one, which also was from a FabFitFun box, I think it was the fall and the winter ones that I both got an overnight mask in. So I've just been using those since I have them, and I don't want to use my favorite one because it's expensive and I'm almost out. And then, oh, I always totally skipped over it, but in this clip I did do a sheet mask in the normal part of the routine when you were supposed to use it, but like I said, I would only recommend doing that maybe once a week, because also you're doing an overnight mask every single night. You don't need to also do a sheet mask twice a day every single day. That's just excessive and unnecessary. I don't think this is in like the Korean skincare routine, but I always use like a really thick chapstick, and I really love the Ultra Repair Lip Therapy one, and then also the Jack Black lip balm, which also I've had these for like ever, so this one is, you can barely read it at this point. Those are all the products I've been using. And so back when I started at the beginning of the 4 months, this is what my skin looked like. This was September 26th. And then 2 weeks later, this was the beginning of October, I kind of saw a little bit of difference. But then 2 weeks after that, I noticed quite a bit more difference. But then a month after that, it just got to the point where I could tell that if I didn't use it every single day, morning and night, that it wasn't going to make a huge difference. But at this point, I wasn't drinking as much water or working out as much, and it was hard for me to wash my face every single day, morning and night, with working and everything like that. A couple of days after this photo was taken, like you can see the little pimple patches that I have all over my face. I was breaking out terribly with my mask and with working and everything, but I didn't change anything in the skincare, so I don't think that really did anything with it. It's just about keeping your skincare routine, using good products, and using them regularly, because my skin started getting worse during this entire process. The past 2 or 3 weeks, I have now been doing better skincare and making sure that I use it morning and night, because I haven't had to work. I've been on leave. So my skin is now slowly getting better, and then this is from 2 days ago, where you can tell that it's way better than it was at the end of November. And this is what my skin looks like now. I'm not wearing any makeup, I don't have any filters on the lens or anything. This is just what my skin looks like without makeup on, and I'm pretty happy with it. The one thing would be toner. You can use it if you think it will be helpful, but it's not something you need to, like if you can't afford to have a bunch of different products, you don't need a toner and you don't need an eye cream. I would say that those are the 2 things you can just skip. And then using a sheet mask every day, skip it. But the rest of the routine I think worked really well for my skin. And drink water, exercise, wash your face regularly, and try not to touch your face. It could work out for you guys. And so if you guys have ever tried like a different skincare that you want to recommend, just let me know down below, and I will totally try to check that stuff out, because I am running out of stuff. Again, I do have a link for Yes Style down in the description box that will get you 10% off. There's currently 60% off of the Duval website, so definitely check that stuff out if you guys want to. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, make sure to give it a like and then comment down below letting me know, and let me know what other kind of videos you guys want to see. I finally hired an editor. I will be able to actually put out regular content for you guys instead of taking super long breaks in between like I used to. So make sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I upload every Monday. So I will see you next time. Bye!